Hey guys, my name is Max and I'll be leading you through a power vinyasa flow today focused on shoulder opening and dynamic transitions. We'll really go all around the mat today. Nothing is required of you except you and your practice space, but if you do have a couple blocks, they might come in handy. We'll go ahead and get started in a child's pose. Taking your knees out wide or close together, bringing your big toes to touch, and then just sinking your torso down in between your knees or on top of them. Letting your forehead rest down into the mat, and then closing your eyes. Taking the first few moments here to give yourself permission to arrive, to drop into your practice. Starting to shift your awareness, your concentration from wherever it might be. Starting to place it onto your physical body, noticing any areas of tension or any areas of ease. Starting to notice your emotion, your spirit. And noticing from a place of compassion, of acceptance, of loving awareness. And then starting to notice your breath. So maybe taking a few deeper inhales and exhales here at the beginning to really drop into your practice. And then starting to develop your own rhythm, your own pattern of breath. Breathing in a way that allows you to be conscious and aware of every inhale and every exhale. Maybe setting an intention for your practice, maybe just taking a moment of gratitude. You're more than welcome to stay here if you need some more time. You're welcome to pause the video and take as much time as you need. But we're going to start to move into some gentle movement here. And we'll just start by pushing into our palms, lifting our elbows up off the mat, and then just sliding your right arm underneath your left armpit any amount. Bringing your forehead back down, threading the needle here in your child's pose. If you want to wrap your left arm around your low back, reach for your right hip flexor, you can do that as well. We'll breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Gently back to center, and then just switching sides, reaching your right arm long, gliding your left arm underneath, bringing your forehead down, maybe wrapping your right arm around your low back, and breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Gently coming back to center. We'll come up into a tabletop position with our hands underneath our shoulders and knees underneath our hips. And we'll just start by finding some intuitive, organic movement here. So taking some circular undulations with the spine, protracting, retracting through the shoulders, untucking and tucking the tailbone, some circular movement with the hips and the pelvis, some cat-cow-like movements rolling out through your neck, whatever feels good. And then we'll start to warm up into our wrists. So taking some circular movements over the palms. And then going the opposite way. Good, and then taking your hands out to the sides of your mat, continue with your circles there. And then go the opposite way. And then flipping your hands all the way around so your fingertips face your knees, maybe some gentle forward and back movement there. Good. Flipping your hands back around, come onto the back of your left hand. Your left fingertips are still facing your left knee, maybe shift forward and back there. And then maybe finding a neutral position of the torso, start to make some fists with the left hand, open them out wide, make some fists, open out wide for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Flip your hand back around, maybe lift the hand, make a fist with the left palm, take some circles, one direction and then the other, just release. And same, just onto the other side. So left palm roots down, back of the right palm, or back of the right hand. Start to shift your weight forward and back. And then maybe find a neutral position over that palm. Start to make some fists with the right hand. Open them out wide, make a fist, open it out wide for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Make a fist with the right hand, lift the hand off the mat. Start to take some wrist rolls with the right hand, one direction and then the other. Good. Planting the right palm back down. We'll take some cat-cows on the inhale. Let the belly drop, collarbone spread wide, gaze go slightly forward for your cow. On the exhale, rounding through your spine, belly button towards your spine, chin towards the chest. Inhale, come back forward into your cow. Exhale, round into your cat. Couple more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Coming back to center, neutral tabletop. Root down through your left palm. Send the right fingertips up towards the sky. Take an inhale. On the exhale, thread the needle. Right arm comes in between left palm and left knee. Right cheekbone comes down. Maybe wrap your left arm around your low back. Maybe tuck the left toes under, straighten out through the left leg. Take your gaze over your left shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently coming back down. Root down through your left palms on the right fingertips up. Come up to standing onto your knees, but be in a twist. So your right fingertips are reaching back, your left fingertips are reaching forward. Bend through your left elbow. See if you can grab for the left elbow with the right hand. Bring the left hand in between your shoulder blades. Find a back bend here, breathing into your left side, or more of a lateral bend here. So breathing into your left side body, your left intercostals, your left ribs. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back to center. You're still standing onto your knees. Release the interlace of your hands. Take some gentle spinal rotations side to side with the spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open up through the collarbones, through the chest. Take an inhale. On the exhale, let your hips, your sit bones sit back down towards your heels. Maybe bring the top of your head or your forehead down towards the mat. Reach your arms up and over. Good. We're going to flow with that for a couple rounds. So on the inhale, come back up. Lift your heart up towards the sky. Send your knuckles down. On the exhale, sink your hips back. Reach your arms up and over. Good. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, sink it back down. Send your arms up and over. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, sink it down. Good. Releasing your hands back down towards the mat. Coming back into your tabletop. Wiggle and wobble from side to side. Release that. And then same, just onto the other side. Right palm plants, left fingertips reach up. Take an inhale, open up, and the exhale, thread the needle. Maybe wrap your right arm around your low back. Maybe tuck the right toes under, straighten out through the right leg. Take your gaze over your right shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently releasing, right palm plants. Send the left fingertips up. Come up to standing onto your knees. Maintain your twist. Maybe bend through your right elbow. Grab for the right elbow with the left arm. Pull that elbow down as you find your lateral side body stretch into your right ribs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Arms fall by your sides. Gentle spinal rotations here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center, interlace your hands behind your back the opposite way if you can remember. Send your knuckles down on the inhale, open up the chest. On the exhale, sink your hips back, bring your forehead or the top of your head down. Reach your arms up and over. Inhale, come back up. Reach your heart up. On the exhale, sink it back down. Reach your arms up and over. Inhale, back up. Open up the heart. On the exhale, sink it down. Any amount, doesn't have to be a lot. Let's do one more. Inhale, send it back up. Reach it up. Exhale, send it down. Reach your arms up and over. Good, gently releasing, coming back into your tabletop. From here, we'll get into our hip warm-up. We'll reach our right leg up off the mat, take some circles with the right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. Go the opposite way for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, straighten out to the right leg. Let the right foot land straight out to the right. And then we're going to take some one-legged balasana, child's pose. So we're going to sink our hips back towards our left hip. And then we're going to reach it forward for 5. Going to your own range of motion, your own rhythm, your own pace for 3, for 2. On 1, gently shifting back forward, rooting down through your right palm. Send your left fingertips up, come into this deep twist. Good. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, thread the needle again. Bring your left arm underneath your right. Reaching for your right foot. Don't have to grab it. Reaching your right fingertips up towards the sky. Maybe wrapping your right arm around your low back, looking over your right shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Gently coming back up, reaching down to your right palm, sending your left fingertips back up towards the sky. Maybe pushing off of your right palm, your right fingertips, reaching your left fingertips back for your left heel, reaching the right arm up and away. Maybe taking some big windmills with the right arm for 5, 4. Maybe going the opposite way for 3, 2, 1. Coming up to standing onto your left knee. Sliding your right fingertips down the outside of your right shin, reaching the left arm up and over. Maybe you want to bend through that left elbow. Grab the left elbow with the right hand. Find your side body stretch into your left ribs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming back to center. Bring your hands onto your hips. Reaching your right toes up. Bending into that right knee like a low lunge. Then unbend it. And then we'll start to walk our right foot towards the top of the mat. So bending into the right knee. Unbend it. Step your right foot a little bit inward towards the top of your mat, bend the knee, unbend it, a little bit more towards the left, bend the knee, unbend it, come all the way into a low lunge towards the top of the mat, bend the knee, unbend it. Good. We'll take some gentle pulses here at the top of the mat, bending into the right knee, and then softening the bend. We'll do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll come all the way into a half split, straightening out to that right leg any amount. You can use your blocks here for some more support underneath your hands. We'll breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bending back into your right knee, back into your low lunge. And then we'll start to walk our right foot back to where it came from. So we're going to bend into that right knee, unbend it, step it out towards the right slightly, bend into the knee, unbend it, more towards the right, bend the knee, unbend it, all the way out towards the side, bend the knee, unbend it. From here, we're gonna bring our hands forward. We're gonna bring the inside of our right knee down and come all the way down towards our belly for this half frog variation. See if you can bring your right foot a little bit further out than your right knee. And then take your hands out a little bit wider than shoulder width distance, come onto your fingertips. We're gonna take our half frog baby cobra. So in the inhale, lifting the head, neck, and chest up off the mat. On the exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower all the way down. Good. From there, tucking your left toes under, we're gonna come back up to where we came from. So our right leg is out towards the right. We're standing up onto our left knee. And then bring your hands back forward, tuck your left toes under. We're gonna come into this weird downward facing dog. You can maybe turn your right toes forward so your right leg is out towards the right. Your left foot is at the back of your mat. And coming into this downward facing dog here. We'll breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reaching your right leg all the way up and back. 3-legged dog, bend the knee, open up the hip. Maybe stepping your right foot all the way back behind you for a wild thing. And reaching the hips up. And then sinking the hips all the way down, maybe reaching with your right fingertips to grab your left toes. Good, reaching it back up, planting your right hand down, going through a vinyasa or skipping it, meeting back in your downward facing dog. Good, from your downward facing dog, shifting forward into a high plank, lowering your knees all the way down, back into your tabletop. Same thing, just onto the other side, reaching your left foot up off the mat. Take some circles here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the direction, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out through your left leg. Let the left foot land. One-legged child's pose. Sink your hips back. Shift it forward. Shift it back. Shift it forward. Do this for a couple rounds. Good. Shifting it back forward. Rooting down through your left palm. Reaching your right fingertips up towards the sky. Open up. Hold it here. Going to your own range of motion for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Threading the needle. Bring your right arm underneath your left. Reaching for the left toes. Don't have to grab them. Maybe reaching your left arm up. Maybe wrapping your left fingertips around your low back. Taking your gaze over your left shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Gently coming back up. Reaching down to your left palm, reaching the right fingertips up, pushing off of your left palm, maybe reaching back for your right heel. With your right hand, reaching the left arm up and away. Maybe taking some big circles with the left arm for 5, 4, maybe switching the direction, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming up to standing onto your right knee. Sliding your left fingertips down the outside of your left shin, reaching the right arm up and over, maybe bending to that right elbow, grabbing for the elbow with the left hand, pulling that elbow down, breathing into your right side body for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center, bring your hands onto your hips, turn your toes up, bend into that left knee like a low lunge, unbend it. Then we're going to walk it all the way towards the top of the mat. So pulsing along the way, we're going to step the left foot a little bit more towards the top of the mat, bend the knee, unbend it, step it a little bit more, bend the knee, unbend it. Step it all the way towards the top. Bend the knee. Unbend it. Gentle pulses here. And from here, coming into a half splits, maybe using your blocks for some more support. Straightening out to that left leg any amount, adjusting yourself as you need to. Breathe into your left hip, your left hamstring for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center, bending into your left knee, walking it back to where it came from as you take some pulses along the way. Good. From here, we're going to come into our half frog onto our belly. So letting the inner left knee drop down, coming all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands out a little bit wider than shoulder width distance. On the inhale, lifting your head, neck, and chest up off the mat. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, lower it back down. Good. Coming back to where we came from. Maybe tucking your right toes under as you come back up to standing. Turn your left toes forward. We're going to bring our hands back forward. We're going to come back into that weird downward facing dog with our left leg out towards the left. And step forward. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your left leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Gently come all the way into a wild thing. Let your left foot step back behind you. Lift your hips all the way up. Bring your butt gently all the way down towards the floor. Maybe reach with your left fingertips for your right toes. Reaching it back up, circling your left palm down, going through a vinyasa or skipping it, meeting back in your downward facing dog. Good. We'll take some Surya Namaskar A's here. We'll just do 2. Feel free to jump into handstand or modify as you need to. Know that everything that I offer in this practice is just that, it's an offering. So if you need to change it up to make it more accessible to you or make it harder, you're more than welcome to. But whenever you're ready, we're going to bend the knees, step, float, fly towards the top of your mat. On the inhale, halfway lift, flat back. On the exhale, fold, release it all the way down. On the inhale, come up, stretch up. Take your gaze up towards the sky. And exhale, cactus out through the arms, open up through the heart. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, gentle bend the knees, fold it back, forward. On the inhale, halfway lift, flat back. On the exhale, plant the hands, step, float, crow, press it up. Handstand it back. Going through your vinyasa or skipping it. Meeting back in your down dog. Breathing there for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, bending the knees, stepping, floating, flying towards the top of your mat. And the inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And the exhale, fold, release it. Let it go. And the inhale, come up, stretch up. Take your gaze up towards the sky. And the exhale, cactus out through the arms, open up through the heart. And the inhale, reach it back up. And the exhale, gentle bend the knees, fold it back. Down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step, float, crow, press it up. Go through your vinyasa. Meeting back in your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, bring your big toes to touch, slide up in between the heels. Send your right leg up and back, three-legged dog, bend the knee, open up the hip, take some circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch the direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out to the hips, straighten out to the leg. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, bring your right knee towards your nose. Really squeeze your belly up and in. See if you can bring your knee all the way up and towards your nose. Hold it here for 5. Contract your low belly core for 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot through in between your hands. Come all the way up into a high crescent lunge. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Bring your hands down to heart center. Start to lean your torso over your right thigh. Launch it up into a warrior 3. Have a generous bend into your right knee. Step your left foot to meet your right. Come into a wide chair. Adjust your feet as you need to. Reach the fingertips up. Interlace your hands behind your head. Let your elbows go out wide. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, bring your right elbow down to the top of your right knee or your right thigh. Inhale, come back up. Left elbow towards your left thigh. Inhale, back up. Right elbow, right thigh. Inhale, back up. Left elbow, left thigh. Good, one more each side. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Good, keeping the interlace of the hands, straighten out to the legs. Reach the palms up towards the sky, take a gentle back bend. Exhale, letting go of the interlace, folding forward, letting go. On the inhale, halfway lifting, flat back. On the exhale, plant the hands, step, float, jump it back. Vinyasa. Meeting back. In your downward facing dog. Right into the other side, left leg goes up and back, three-legged dog, bend the knee, open up the hip, take some circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the direction. 5, 4, 3, 2. Straighten out to the leg, even out to the hip. Take an inhale. And exhale, knee towards your nose. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently step it up. Come all the way up into your high crescent lunge. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Bring your hands down in front of your heart. Start to lean your torso over your left knee. Launch it up with a gentle bend into your left knee, warrior 3. Transitioning into your wide chair. Right foot lands. Reach the fingertips up, sink it down. Interlacing your hands the opposite way behind your head if you can remember. Inhale, opening up through the heart. And exhale, left elbow to your left thigh, left knee. Inhale, back up. Right elbow down. Inhale, back up. Left elbow down. Inhale, back up. Right elbow down. Inhale, back up. Left elbow down. Inhale, back up. Right elbow down. Good, sending it back up, straightening through the legs, keeping the interlace, reaching the palms up towards the sky, gentle back bend. Let go of the interlace, gentle bend in the knees as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lifting, flat back. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping, floating, jumping. Going through a vinyasa. We're skipping it. Meeting back in your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, big toes to touch, send your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Take an inhale. And then exhale, right knee to your right tricep, shift forward. Bring it down towards your right wrist. Back towards your right tricep. Send it all the way up and back. Inhaling here on the exhale, right knee towards your left tricep. Down towards your left wrist. Up towards your left tricep. All the way up and back. Inhaling here on the exhale, right knee towards your nose. Bring your knee down to tap in between your thumbs. Bring it back up towards your nose. Tap in between your thumbs. Back towards your nose. 3 more. Tap, up, tap, up. Last one. Tap, up. Step your right foot through in between your hands. Let's palm plant. Send your right fingertips up towards the sky. Easy twist. From here, bring your right arm underneath your left or your right thigh. Send it back up. Flow with that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your right fingertips back up. Keep your twist, come up to standing into your crescent lunge twist. Staying here or bending through your left elbow. Grabbing for the left elbow. With the right hand, breathe into your left ribs. Left side body for 5. If you want to take the full bind here, by all means. But wherever you're at, breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Opening up into warrior 2. Back heel spins down. Fingertips go out wide. Reaching your right fingertips forward, reversing your warrior, maybe bending to your right elbow. Grabbing for the elbow with the left arm. Breathe into your right side body for 5. Keep that bend into your right knee for 4, 3, 2, 1. Maintaining the arm straighten out to your right leg, reverse your triangle. Breathe into your right side body for 5, 4, 3, 2. From here, prayer lunge, twist towards the back of your mat. Bring your left toes to face the back of the room. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. If you want to open up the arms, take a bind or a half bind, you're more than welcome. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down to frame that left foot. Heel toe it towards to the center of your mat if it isn't already. Bend into that left knee, taking an inhale, open up the chest. On the exhale, modified pyramid, straighten out to your left leg any amount. It doesn't have to go all the way straight. You can adjust your stance as you need to. Maybe have your blocks here for some more support. And then we'll begin to flow and floss with that. So in the inhale, bending into your left knee, open up the chest. On the exhale, straighten out through your left leg any amount. Maybe your toes lift up off the mat. Good. 3 more times. Inhale, bend, open. Exhale, straighten, fold. Inhale, bend, open. Exhale, straighten, fold. Last time, inhale, bend, open. Exhale, straighten, fold. From here, standing splits, bending into your left knee. Reaching your right leg up off the mat. Take some gentle pulses with your chest towards your left knee. Gentle bend into your left knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping your right foot up off of your mat towards the side of the mat. So your right leg is crossed behind your left knee. Gentle bend in your left knee as you come all the way up to standing. With your right leg crossed behind. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend through your right elbow. Grab for the right elbow. With the left arm, pull it down. Side body stretch over towards the right. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up to standing. We're going to come into a half moon. Bring your left fingertips down. Reach your right fingertips up, maybe using a block for some more support. You can reach back and grab for the foot for your Chapasana variation. You can also interlace your hands behind your back. Send your knuckles towards the left side of the room. Whatever variation you take, breathe there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing splits. Option for your handstand hops. Option is to jump it back into your vinyasa. Wherever you go, go there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meeting back in your down dog. For the other side. Reaching your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Taking an inhale. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Bring it in. Bring it down towards your left wrist. Back up towards your tricep. Back up towards the sky. Inhale. Left knee towards your right tricep. Down towards the right wrist. Back towards the right tricep. Back up towards the sky. Knee towards your nose. Gently tap it down in between your thumbs. Bring it back up. Tapping it down. Exhale, bring it back up. 3 more. Inhale, tap. Exhale, back up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, back up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, back up. Step it through, adjusting yourself as you need to. Come into your easy twist, right palm plants. Left fingertips go up. Bring your left arm underneath your left thigh. Send it back up towards the sky. Flow with that. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing off of your right palm, maintaining your twist. Come up into your high crescent lunge. Maybe bend through your right elbow. Grab for the right elbow with the left hand, pull it down, breathe into your right side body for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up warrior 2. Adjust yourself as you need to. Reach your left fingertips forward. Reverse your warrior, maybe bend through your left elbow. Grab for the elbow with the right hand. Maintain that deep bend into your left knee. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the arms the same, but straighten out to your left leg. Breathe into your left side body. Root down to your left big toe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Prayer lunge twist towards the top of the mat. Bend into your right knee. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Open up the arms. Take a bind, a half bind for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing the arms down to frame that right foot, bringing it towards the center of your mat if it isn't already. Bend into your right knee, open up the heart, take an inhale. And the exhale, modified pyramid, straighten out through your right leg any amount. Maybe use your blocks, adjust your feet as you need to. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, send it back. Good. Standing splits. Bend into your right knee. Reach your left leg up and back. Gentle pulses here. With a gentle bend into your right knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping your left foot off of your mat towards the right. Coming all the way up to standing with your legs crossed. Reaching the arms up. Bending through your left elbow. Grabbing for the elbow with the right hand. Finding your side body stretch over towards the right. Breathe into your left ribs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to standing. Half moon. Reach your left leg up and away. Bring your right fingertips down. If you want to reach back and grab for the foot, you can. If you want to interlace your hands behind your back, open up the chest. You can do that as well. Find your variation. Breathe there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing splits. Bring your torso over your right knee. Option for handstand hops. Option just to step it back into your vinyasa. Go for it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going through your vinyasa if you haven't already. Leaning back in your down dog. Good. Adding on here. Stick with it. From here, right leg goes up and back, taking an inhale. And exhale, right knee to right tricep. Bring it down towards your right wrist. Back up towards your right tricep. Back up towards the sky. Right knee towards your left tricep. Down towards your left wrist. Back up towards the left tricep. Back up towards the sky. Knee towards your nose. Tap it in between your knees. Back up toward your nose. Tap. Back up. 3 more. Tap. Exhale, back up. Tap. Exhale, back up. Tap. Exhale, back up. Step it through. Left palm plants. Right fingertips reach up. Easy twist. Bring your right arm underneath your right thigh. Send it back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy twist. Push off of your left palm. Right fingertips reach back. Maybe bend through your left elbow. Grab your left elbow with the right hand. Find your side body stretch for 5. Maybe bring your left knee down to a hover for 4, for 3, for 2. And 1. Open up warrior 2. Reach your right fingertips forward. Reverse your warrior. Keep that deep bend into your right knee. Grab for the right elbow. With your left hand, breathe here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. On 1, straighten out through your right leg. Breathe into your right ribs for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Prayer lunge, twist towards the back of your mat. Right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Take a bind, half bind, open up through the arms for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. On 1, hands come down to frame the left foot at the center of your mat. Inhale, open up the chest. Open up the collarbones, bend into your left knee. Exhale, modified pyramid, straighten out through your left leg any amount. Flow, floss with that. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, send it back. 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 Let's pause here. Finding your modified pyramid pose. Blocks are your friends in this position. Option to stay here. Option to root down to your right fingertips. Send your left fingertips up towards the sky. Breathe for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. On 1, standing splits, bend back into your left knee. Reach the right leg up, gentle pulses over your left knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping your right foot to the outside of your mat, legs are crossed. Come all the way up to standing. Maybe grabbing for your right elbow with your left hand. Find your side body stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up to center. Half moon. Reach your right leg back. Find your variation. Reach back for Chapasana. Maybe interlace your hands behind your back. Open up for 5, 4, 3, 2, From here, we're gonna come into a goddess pose. We're gonna let the right leg land down. We're gonna turn the heels in, the toes out. Bring your arms out to a T. Good. Bring your arms up towards the sky. Sink it down. Bend to your left elbow. Grab for the left elbow with the right hand. Find a side body stretch. Over towards the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same, just over towards the other side. Reach your fingertips up. Bend to your right elbow. Grab for the right elbow with the left hand. Sink it down. Side body stretch. Over towards the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Bring your hands interlace behind your head. Sink it down a little bit more. Tap your right elbow towards your right thigh. Back to center. Tap your left elbow towards your left thigh. 2 more on each side. Right elbow down. Left elbow down. Last one each side. Right elbow down. Left elbow down. Good. Back to center. Straighten out through the legs. Star pose. Reach the arms up. Bring your hands towards your hips. Turn the toes in. Heels out. Adjust your stance as you need to. Open up through the heart. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold. And then you have options here. If you want to grab for your toes, your ankles, if you want to interlace your hands behind your back, behind your head, take some gentle pulses or find some stillness. If you want to invert, take a handstand, headstand, whatever you want to do. We'll be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down, releasing. We'll take Skandasana squat into our right knee. Straighten out through your left leg. Skandasana squat into your left knee. Straighten out through your right leg. Good, couple rounds. Pausing where you need some more stretch. Taking your time. Going slow, going fast. Taking a bind, half bind, opening up through the arms. Whatever you need to do to make this practice your own, I invite you to do so. Good, we're gonna meet in a Skandasana squat towards the back of the mat. And then we're gonna come all the way up into a high crescent lunge into our left knee, reaching the fingertips up towards the sky. Good, from there we're gonna interlace our hands behind our back, right thumb on top of our left. We're gonna send our right heel down 45 degrees, so we're in a warrior 1. We're gonna send our knuckles down, open up through the chest, open up through the heart, take an inhale. On the exhale, humble your warrior, bring the left shoulder on the inside of the left thigh. Send your arms up and over. Breathe here for 5. Send your left hip back, your right hip forward for 4. For 3. For 2. On 1, gently releasing the hands down. Bring your back knee down, lizard lunge. Option to stay here. Option to use your blocks for some more support. Option to come down to your forearms. Option to reach back with your left hand. Grab for your right foot. Wherever you're at, breathe there. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. On 1, gently releasing. Heel toeing your left foot so it's at the center of your mat. Framing that foot with both of your hands. Launching it up into a standing split. Option for your handstand hops here. Option just to step it back into your vinyasa. Go for it. For 5. 4. 3. 2, and 1. Going through your vinyasa. Leading back in your down dog for your final side. Reaching your left leg up and back, taking an inhale. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Bring it down towards your left wrist. Back up towards your tricep. Back up towards the sky. Over towards your right tricep. Towards the right wrist. Right tricep. Back up towards the sky. Inhaling, exhaling, knee towards your nose. Tapping it down in between your thumbs. Bringing it back up. Tap it down. Bring it back up. 3 more. Tap. Exhale back up. Tap. Exhale back up. Tap. Exhale back up. Step your left foot through in between your hands. Easy twist. Right palm plants. Left fingertips go up. Bring your left hand underneath your left thigh. Extend it back up. Underneath. Back up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Adjusting yourself as you need to. Come into your twisted crescent. Left fingertips reach back. Right fingertips reach forward. Bend through your right elbow. Grab for the right elbow. With your left hand, maybe bring your back knee down to a hover as you find your side body stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior 2. Back heel spins down. Find your stance. Reach your left fingertips forward. Reverse your warrior. Grab for your left elbow. With your right hand, keep that strong bend into your left knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten out to your left leg. Keep the arms the same for 5. Root down to your left big toe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Prayer lunge twist towards the top of the mat. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Open up the arms. Take a bind, half bind for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing your hands down to frame that right foot. Inhale, bending into your right knee, opening up through the chest, and the exhale, sending your hips back, straighten out to your right leg any amount. Maybe your toes lift up. Flow, floss with that. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, send it back. 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 Pause here. Option to stay here. Option to come into your twist. Your left palm comes down, maybe on top of a block, maybe down towards the floor. Reaching your right fingertips up. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right fingertips come down into your standing splits. Bend over your right thigh, gentle pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot behind you, right off of your mat. Come all the way up to standing with your legs crossed. Reach the fingertips up. Grab for your left elbow with your right hand. Find a side body stretch over towards the right. Breathe into your left ribs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half moon. Bend into your right knee. Bring your right fingertips down on towards the block. Reach back, grab for the foot. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open up through the chest. Find your variation for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goddess pose. Bring your heels in, your toes out. Adjust your stance as you need to. Arms come out to a T. Sink it down just a little bit more. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Grab for your right elbow. With your left hand, find a side body stretch. Over towards the left, breathe into your right ribs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, same, over towards the other side. Grab for your left elbow. With your right hand, side body stretch. Over towards the right, breathe into your left ribs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Interlace your hands behind your back or behind your head. Bring your left elbow down to tap your left thigh. Back to center. Right elbow down. Taps your right thigh. 2 more on each side. See if you can sink your hips down just a little bit more. 1 more on each side. Good, back to center, straighten out through the legs, star pose, reach the arms up towards the sky, open up, maybe take a gentle back bend. Bring your hands down towards your hips, turn your toes in, your heels out. Adjust your stance as you need to. Inhale, open up through the heart, through the collarbones. On the exhale, folding forward. Finding your wide-legged forward fold, interlacing your hands behind your head. Behind your back, grabbing for your ankles, your big toes. Sending your head down heavy towards the floor. Opportunity to go upside down or more upside down. Taking a headstand, handstand. Finding your variation. We'll stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently coming all the way down. Taking skandasana squats from side to side, bending into your right knee and towards your left knee. Going slow, going fast, opening up through the arms, taking a bind, half bind. Good. We'll meet in skandasana squat towards the back of your mat, or into your left knee. Then we'll come into a high crescent lunge towards the top of the mat, bending into your right knee, reaching the fingertips up towards the sky. Good. From there, interlacing your hands behind your back, left thumb on top of your right, heel toeing your left foot down. Inhale, opening up through the heart, through the chest, and the exhale, humbling your warrior, bringing it down. Bring your right hip back, your left hip forward, letting your head fall down heavy for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hands, bring your left knee down, lizard lunge. Option to stay here. Option to bring your forearms down, use your blocks. Option to reach back with your right hand, grab for your left foot. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently releasing. Heel toeing your right foot towards the center of your mat. Coming back up into your standing splits. Option for your handstand hops. Go for it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going through your vinyasa. Leaning back in your down dog. Good. From your downward facing dog, bring your knees down, sinking back towards your heels. Bring your hands towards your lap or towards heart center. Closing your eyes, finding your breath. Coming back to center, coming back to your intention, coming back to your moment of gratitude. Finding some comfort, some solace in the stillness. Good. From here, we'll empty our lungs of all of our air, completely empty out. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Completely fill up all the way up towards the top. And pause. Exhaling, letting it go. Completely empty out. Pause at the bottom. Again, inhaling, filling up. See if you can make this a little bit bigger than your last inhalation. Pausing at the top. Exhaling, letting it go. Pausing at the bottom. Again, inhaling, filling up. Biggest inhalation every day. Pausing at the top. Exhaling out through your mouth, let it go. Pausing at the bottom. Good, letting your breath return back to its natural rhythm. From here, we'll just come forward. And we'll take a half pigeon pose. If you'd rather take a different hip opener, coming onto your back and taking a figure four, or taking a double pigeon, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Getting that shin as parallel as you can to the front edge of your mat. Having your right sit bone rooted down, your right knee rooted down, your right ankle rooted down, having your toes flexed up towards your knee, finding a long spine. And then lowering down into your hip opener. We'll be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently coming up. Tuck your left toes under. We're going to bring the inside of our right knee down into a half frog, having your right foot a little bit wider than your right knee, lowering all the way down to your belly. Taking your hands out in front of you, lift your elbows up, slide your right fingertips underneath your left armpit, bring your right chin in front of that right shoulder. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently unraveling. Bring your right palm forward, slide your left fingertips underneath your right armpit. Bring your right palm on top of your left. Reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. Finding a supine twist. Reach your right fingertips over towards the right. And breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently coming back to center. Going through a vinyasa. We're skipping it. Meeting back in your down dog. And then just stepping your left foot forward for your half pigeon or your hip opener of your choice. Getting your left sit bone rooted down, your left knee rooted down, your left ankle, left foot, keeping your toes flexed. Finding your long spine, then lowering down into your hip opener. Breathing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, gently coming up. Half frog with your left foot, right toe is tucked under. Bring the inside of your left knee down. Left foot out a little bit wider than your knee. Lowering all the way down to your belly very gently. Bring your hands forward, sliding your left arm underneath your right. Bring your chin in front of your left shoulder, any amount. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwinding. Bring your left arm forward, sliding your right arm underneath your left this time. Bring your right palm to face up. Bring your left fingertips to meet it. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Find your supine twist as your left arm falls over towards the left. Maybe take your gaze over towards the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently rolling onto your back. You might need to adjust your body to get yourself back onto your mat. Bring your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a little hug. Maybe bringing your forehead up to your knees, giving yourself a little bit deeper of a squeeze. Taking an inhale here. On the exhale, gently releasing, letting your heels fall towards the corners of your mat. Your arms fall heavy towards the sides of the room. Maybe bring your shoulder blades underneath your heart to open up your chest just slightly, having a slight tuck of the chin in towards the chest, letting your breath return back to its natural rhythm. Releasing your jaw, releasing the space in between your eyebrows, releasing any tension, any contractions in your muscles, in your body, letting yourself be held, supported by the earth as you allow your practice to integrate into your body, into your spirit. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. It is truly an honor to be able to share my practice with you. I hope to see you here again very soon. Peace.